Hello my friends, today we have another dollar store miracle. So this time it is protected outlet surge wall top with dual port USB. So this seems like some sort of two USB outlet surge protector. Let's take a look what's inside and see if it worth our hard earned $4. I think it was $4, maybe it wasn't, but like it was something around there. So I have fancy way of opening. Oh, maybe not. This one always works so much better and faster. And actually, never liked this kind of packaging. It's always hard to open and you can cut yourself very easily. Well, at least it rips. Oops. Okay. Here we are. Kind of interesting thing. It says limited lifetime limited warranty. Very interesting. Nothing here. Blah blah blah. Okay, this is some sort of outlet. Can be useful around. Wow, look at this. Around home if you wanna, connect some USB devices. Like it could be a phone charger or anything else. Okay, let's take a look what's inside. Obviously, first thing I'm curious to see what's inside. I'm using flat screwdriver for the Phillips because I don't care. Those soft toppers, really, this is not the appropriate screwdriver, but hey, I'm gonna test my wrist here, or workout, quite a bit of workout here. Okay, okay, finally open it up. So, first of all, I'm curious what the surge protector thing means. Aha. So technically, if you would have two of these, you could just reuse this kind of component over here. Alright, this is interesting part. Okay, so let's get a little bit closer. So we are a bit closer here. So this is our the outlet inside. Okay, so as far as I understand, this is going to be a surge protection part, and that's what do we have here. You have fuse and mauve. So this is fuse and mauve protection. There is I think you can double them up over here, fuse and mauve, like they somehow wired together. There is also a resistor and LED. Very interesting. So what we have here, we have varistor, and associated with him with the varistor appropriate fuse. So what's gonna happen here, and varistor are connected in between live and neutral to protect for overvoltages. So every overvoltage will be clamped by this varistor. In case of catastrophic overvoltage and overcurrent, like huge energy, so fuse gonna blow, and varistor, I don't know, survive or not, depends on how fast fuse gonna blow. And in case of catastrophic failure, I don't think this thing would actually work, because it will absorb some energy and then it just destroy itself. And if it's continue to be over voltage, circuit will not be protected for after that event. So this is as simple as it can get protection. So I'm not sure how efficient is that, but and I do want to open this varistor to see what the voltage is, but usually it's everything above 110. I guess this is what's the clamping voltage of it can be. So this is as far as protection goes. Okay, we have neutral connected, so this is goes out. I've never actually seen this sort of construction. This is quite modular actually. Look, you can essentially replace this whole thing and put it over here, or just this spike or in these contacts, which is kind of interesting how they done it here. Alright, let's take a look at another interesting part of it, or side of it. This is USB business here. Another soft topper or two. Two USB ports. So this is the, as you see, the primary is separated from secondary by this slot cutout. Alright, and transformer over here, it's like sort of separation as well. So first of all, this bridge rectifier rectifies AC into I have also this capacitor right here. Okay, where's the capacitor pins? Those two. It looks like bridge rectifier just bodged on top of the pins over here. Kind of, I don't know. Looks like a bodge to me. So these are two high voltage electrolytic capacitors, and funny enough, over here Zener is missing of some sort. I think it's like a part of a protection. This is fuse and this is coil. This coil is not used. I'm curious what's that about, or I don't know what kind of voltage regulation going on, because this is kind of funny chip. We're gonna have to Google it. So we have a ceramic capacitor, high voltage capacitor in between primary and secondary, and also optocoupler or opto-insulator in between primary and secondary, like a feedback. Yeah, I have to take a look at this guide if it has even a website address on top of it. So LED is missing, so there is no indication that all this stuff is working. Also the resistor for current regulation for LED is missing as well. You don't need to. And curious, what is this LF1? And it's completely missing as well. Two quite beefy diodes over here, and they are, I guess, connected. I think they are connected to the transformer, or not. It's hard to tell. It's capacitors. No, yes, actually to this. So really interesting. Okay, so this looks relatively simpler than I expected. It's funny, take a look at this. Actually, on the back side of this board there is a website, even phone number, and there is some sort of code. I have to take a look at that and Google it. The same, by the way, address is on this chip, so this is something very, very specific. And this SH1, and on the board over here it says SH1 5434. It's another interesting thing. I don't know, like what is this about? Is it transformer? No, transformer has own code, so I have no idea what this about, so I have to Google it as well. But so far this is quite okay. Actually, didn't see any kind of crazy stupid things with this power supply. Just need to understand what this chip is, what this voltage regulator is, and let's take a look how this thing works. I'm gonna quickly put it together and power it up and see what it can and cannot do. So I have put this thing together, and what left is to actually power it up and to see what kind of current this thing would be able to handle. So for this I have my just extension cord right here, and as you see LED is already showing some indication. And let me find my favorite tool, Drock. We're gonna just power this thing up via this Drock thing, and I'm gonna crank up current to see what it's capable of. Oh, it's very inconvenient. Let's try this. Okay, it's sort of working, and it's showing 5 volt, 522. Okay, let's put some current up. No, a different way. No, it's a fine tuning, sorry, wrong dial. Okay, we have 1 amp, 5.1, 2 amps, and it's 5.1 volt. Okay, let's crank it up more. 2.4, 2.5, 2.7, 2.8, 3, still 5 volts. Okay. So this thing actually able to put out something around 3 amps before it's actually protection kicked in. So that's actually not too bad. Keep in mind those 2 point whatever they promise here, 5 volt, 2.1 amp will be spread among those two, because it's not like it supports. So yeah, 3 amps, it actually can handle 3 amps. Not sure for how long, but it would be able to. 3.305. Okay. Now, so far this thing behaves okay. I'm pretty happy how it works. Alright. Okay, so what I think about it, I think this is okay device to use, and I think it more or less worth $4 if you need just to go in a store and buy something to fill your needs right away. I'm pretty sure you can find something like that, or exactly this one rebranded on eBay, because this is, yeah, no, I guess this is what's happening with Dollarstore. They just rebrand stuff. But one positive thing about this device, it has those approvals over here. I'm not sure how true is that, but I believe you cannot sell all this sort of crap like power supplies and chargers which work with main voltages without some sort of approvals and standards, and passing some standards. So I believe this is more or less safe to use around house, not gonna blow on you and burn the house to the ground. So yeah, this is what good about buying inexpensive stuff in Dollarstore, because it must have those designations. Anyways, this is it for now. Hope you guys like this sort of videos, and if you like, please subscribe, like my videos, please comment. If I say something stupid, please correct me, and just discuss stuff below. Thank you, and see you next time.